My name is Ken Gibb. I am the Director of the UK Collaborative Centre for Housing Evidence, and I was the Principal Investigator in this recent project on impacts of housing associations. This work is important now because it does two things really. On the one hand, it brings together a range of multiple dimensions of the impacts that we have, rather than just looking at, say, the economic multipliers or the health benefits that are alluded to by social investment or the practices of housing associations. Bringing all that together and actually being able to quantify quite a lot of it through, for instance, the HACT social impact tool. And it's important to help housing associations make the best possible case that they can for their work and to link it directly into the strategies that they're pursuing. But it's also really important right now because we are in a strange phase where we're after the lockdown, but we're anticipating recession and recovery. And I think one of the strong messages from this research is that these impacts are really valuable in terms of helping the economy and society recover and generate the kind of resilience that we would hope to see. We, perhaps not surprisingly, suggest that government should consider an affordable supply programme, building on the existing supply programme of this Parliament, as the way forward to really boost counter-cyclically the recovery of building back better, as it were, that there are these economic, social, health, preventative benefits that seem to be attached to housing investment and what housing associations can do. We know also that government should think hard about one of the lessons we've learned from the COVID experience regarding what people want from the design of their homes, from the spaces that they live in, from the communities, about green space and things of that kind, that perhaps we need to allow the placemaking function to take account of the impacts that we've all faced of the pressure of living in our homes for much longer periods of time. We also suggest that linked to that really is that we need to invest in the existing housing stock. Housing associations are custodians of communities and places, and they have lots of tenants, lots of people who live in their properties. We need to invest in that stock and make it last a long time. We must improve quality. We must tackle climate change. We recognise now that it's perfectly possible for housing associations to design their strategies and their programmes which will generate impacts which align completely with the Scottish Government's national ambition and the sort of national performance framework. I think that's a really valuable thing that all associations can do, both individually and collectively, is they can say, we're making a case for investment or for resources to deliver more housing, to meet need and to deliver more affordable housing, but we're actually achieving your core objectives across a number of different areas. So it kind of links to preventative spend as well. That's a really important thing that we can walk away from with this research.